What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we start the Gauntlet Series for the Sony WF-1000XM5s. I'm so excited. I'm falling over my words. Their first opponent. Now, before I say that, there's a lot of opponents I had lined up for these. So I normally do like a 4 or 5 episode Gauntlet Series. Last time I did do a 6 episode one for the JBL Tour Pro 2s, and that went pretty good. I got some good views off of that. So what I'm going to do now is, of course, it's Sony, so they're going to get a 6 episode Gauntlet Series. And today we're going to start off with one of their nemesis, the Bose QuietComfort 2s. All right, so this should be a really good start to a very good head-to-head Gauntlet Series. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, for those who want the price, specs, and application breakdowns for each of these earbuds, I'll leave links in the description below for my unboxings for both of these competitors. And that way you can go ahead and check out those videos and then come on back and join us for this head-to-head. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out. As you can see here, they both have 2 totally different form factors. As far as the QuietComfort 2s, they have sort of a stem style form factor rather. I'm falling over my words already. All right, so let's take a look at them. They actually shrink down their original version of this earbud. It was kind of bulky and chunky and it sat in your ear and everything. So they went ahead and slimmed it down, gave it a little bit more of a stem style look to it, although it is still its own very own style. As you can see, you got the Bose logo here. This is your touch surface here to actuate functionality. They also come with like these wings. You can also replace these. These are size appropriate. You can go ahead and exchange them. Very unique look to them, but it also, as you can see here on the back, it's designed to contour to your ears and everything. So a very nice look to them, although unique in its own right. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the XM5s. They went more towards their budget or lower level earbuds, like the Link Buzz S. They kind of went in that direction as far as their design. Definitely a lot smaller than the XM4s, but you can still see they have some of the XM4 traits in them. So of course, you know, you got the Sony branding here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if we can get that in focus. It won't go in focus for me. All right, but definitely have the Sony logo here. Of course, this is all your touch surface. I don't know if you guys noticed, but you have the gloss around here. Let me get up in here. You got gloss around here, but yet your touch surface is a matte surface. So I like that contrast there. You can't really tell it here with the color that I have, but still a very nice contrast there when it comes to them. And let's just go to them side by side here real quick. As you can see, the XM5s are a lot smaller. Let's see, let's take a look this way. And as you can see there, about the same width, they're about as deep as the other ones are, or, you know, it's just that they both are a little longer. So what we want to do, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in, and I'm gonna pull out my phone. We're gonna take a look at both of these earbuds in the ear. All right, and here we are. Let me get that out the way. We have the Bose QuietComfort 2s in the ear. As you can see, the earbud itself normally doesn't take up a lot of the ear well, but the wing does fit back here in the back to give you that great seal. Of course, with the proper ear tip, it makes all the difference in the world. So as you can see, it stems out just a little bit here outside the ear, not so you don't really got a really long stem, which is good for profile purposes. But again, once you get that proper wing ear tip combination, you do get a great seal and everything, which helps with noise canceling as well as sound. And here we are with the XM5s. As you can see, let me blow it up a little bit more. You see, still a low profile, but it still takes up a good bit of the air well. Again, you gotta have good ear tips in. Once you have them in, you have great seal on them. Again, it just feels real good, real nice and light in the ear. I have to admit, even the Bose QuietComfort IIs, although their size, they do feel really good in the ear for long-term use, just like the XM5s here. So very, very comfortable earbuds for the both of them for long-term use. So what I'll do is we'll go ahead and continue our comparison tests between the two, and then we'll come back with the sound test. Stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort IIs in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort IIs in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort II earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort II earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sony WF-1000XM5 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sony WF-1000XM5 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sony WF-1000XM5 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sony WF-1000XM5 earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we are up in. Our next contestant here is the Bose QuietComfort IIs. Got them in the ear. Still walking down the same street. Still got a lot of traffic running back and forth, and I could barely hear anything. Like, I mean, literally anything. We got a little bit of wind. It is whisper quiet with these guys. This is fantastic and scary at the same time, because you're not paying attention. If your head's not on the swivel with these things on, you could get hit by something. So again, these are the Bose QuietComfort IIs. Fantastic. ANC, best in the business, and they're proving it right now. So again, let's get back to the video. All right, here we are, noise canceling test for the Sony WF-1000XM5 earbuds. We're out and about. You see I have them in the air right now. I'm in transparency mode. Let me pull my phone out so I can prove it to you guys. Real quick, let's jump into the app. All right, like you see, we're out taking a walk. Nice day. All right, let's go into our sound. As you can see here, we are in transparency mode right now. So what we want to do is we got some traffic moving back and forth. We got some wind. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and tap here on the left earbud to turn on noise canceling. Here we go. Up. There we go. Yeah. Whisper quiet now. This is ridiculous. I got cars going back and forth. I got the wind. I can feel the wind on my skin, but I cannot hear it. Once again, still some of the best noise canceling, if not the best noise canceling out there, next to the Bose QuietComfort earbuds. All right. I can't say no more about this because Sony keeps it up. Again, no music is being played. This is strictly the noise canceling strength within the earbuds. And I definitely got to keep my head on a swivel when wearing these, just like their predecessors. So this has been the ANC test for the Sony XM5s, the nickel. Still one of the best. All right, we're back in, ready for our sound test. We're gonna start off with the QuietComfort IIs. Right now, I am in transparency mode. That way, or they call it aware. That way I'm not yelling. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to quiet mode or the noise canceling. All right, noise canceling is on. You know how the Bose system is with their noise canceling is ridiculous. All right, so now we'll go dive into the EQ, and this let me put this up here so everybody can see. These are my preferred settings for the QuietComfort 2s. All right, so what we want to do is we're going to split screen this, and we're going to pull up our music. All right, we're going to pull out our stylus here, use it as a pointer. All right, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and dive into our music. First up, Old Money. You know how we do that? Let me grab that. All right, let's go. Oh, before we do that, let's make sure we add our optimal listening level. All right. All right, we should be there. I think we're about right there. All right. Let's go. All right, here, let me back up. All right, here we go. Jeez. All right. Had a problem with that. All right. Now, got nice bright sound. Again, with my preferred settings. Nice sound. Vocals are clean. I'm liking the piano in the background. You're getting really good sound. All right, now here we come. We're gonna come in with the string instruments. Nice, very nice. All right. Again, nice. I wish that the bass from the cello was a little bit more prominent, but you do get it. I just wish it was a little bit more powerful. And now we're about to roll into the chorus. Let's see how we do there. All right, we got the lead singer, background singers, nice wide sound stage. Now we got some of the, all right, we got some of these string instruments. They sound good. I think they could be a little bit more clear, a little bit more cleaner, but they still sound good. I just wish that the background instruments were a little bit more detailed. I'm nitpicking, but it doesn't, as of right now, I could not like pick and choose an instrument in the background and follow that instrument. That's what I mean by the detailing is not there, or it could be better when it came to them. And again, the cello, when you came into the song, when he came in, brought in the rest of the string instruments, the cello has that subtle sub bass. I mean, it was there, but I thought it could be a little bit more powerful on that one. All right, so let's go ahead and get into, we're gonna try You and That by T-Pain. We're gonna try that one here. I know I normally do Gosh, but we're gonna go ahead and try this one here. Let's get it. Oh man, that bass does thump. BJ Perry, big ups to you, my man, for suggesting this. Oh, this is a really good song, really good bass. Now I'm getting good vocals out of this as well, but that bass is hitting. Oh my goodness. Again, could be attributed to the noise canceling, but again, good seal with the wing and ear tip in this situation helps out a lot because that bass is just thumping. I love it. Now the vocals are clean or clear. Let's get a little bit more. Here we go. Very nice sound. Very clean. Yeah. Yeah, that very nice sound. Very clear vocals on that one. That bass though. Oh my goodness, that bass hits. Again, one of them brands that gives you that bass when you need it. They're known for it. Bose, definitely. That was a great bass sound there. All right, let's go ahead and get to Going Home. All right. Nice clean start there. Nice bass, sub bass from the keyboard and drums. All right, now here we come with the saxophone. Okay. Nice and clear. Very clean. I wish it was I got a little bit more sharpness out of it if I'm going to nitpick. But it does sound good. Now, we got the bass, we got the drums and the keyboard right now. Here's a high note. Nice and clean. All right, now here we come with the rest of the band. You get good thump in the bass on these, so it's a nice sound. I appreciate it. It sound okay, Bose. Very nice, very nice. All right, very nice sound, clean lead saxophone. I just wish the sound stage was a little wider and everything. But other than that, they sound really good. They sound really good. All right, so what we want to do next is we're going to go ahead and swap these out. I know I'm sounding a little short right now on my analysis of these, but I'm trying to save it for my final thoughts. But like I was saying, we'll go ahead and get these swapped out. We'll get the XM5s in and run them through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the XM5s in the air. We are in their app, as you can see here. So what we're gonna do, we are in transparency mode or ambient aware mode or whatever you want to call it. They call it, transparency or ambient sound. All right, so now that way I'm not yelling through here, at least not yet. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put these in noise canceling. Okay, now notice, I don't know if you see up here, they are in LDAC, and we're going to leave them in that form, because that's normally how I listen. That's how I'm listening to them. So unfortunately, Bose does not have any enhanced audio, but they still sound great without it. But so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as it is. I get a lot of slack about people saying, well, why aren't you using them at their best? I take away some of their best just to make it fair. And normally I do, because it's a rant. You know what? It's a rant. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it like I've been doing it. So let's go ahead and leave it as it is. We're gonna move on. I got a whole different thing. I'm getting sidetracked. All right, so we got noise canceling turned on. Now we go down into the sound. Now I've used to find my equalizer setting, and this is what I come up with when I did to find my equalizer. This is the one I'm using. All right, I call it. They have it listed as custom 2 on my list, but that's what we're using here for this setup, at least for this. Let's go in so that way you can see a better look at it. Here's a better look. This is what we're using for the sound test. What we're going to do, let's go ahead and get these split screen with title. All right. We got our music all queued up, old money. Let's make sure we're in our optimal listening level. All right. I think we were about there. All right, so here we go. All right, now again, we're in LDAC, and I got a brighter sound, nice bright sound rather, nice depth with the lead vocals. Piano is nice and it's clean. Not as bright as I thought it would be, but still very prominent. Now here comes with the background instruments. Again, the soundstage widens out. The cello, it gives me a little bit more bass, a little bit more punch on its bass. But you got great sound out of these. Very clean vocals. All right, now we're gonna go into the chorus here. We're gonna get the chorus in, and it widens out even more, the soundstage that is. And you can the detailing is there. You can actually pinpoint an instrument and listen to it and focus on that. It's a really great detailing with this Farmont EQ setting. I'm really appreciating this. And again, I'm using LDAC. I'm using them at their hilt. You know, and also I have the DSEE Extreme set to auto. So we're getting everything out of these earbuds that we can. And it is definitely showing improving here in this one. That sound was crystal clear. I absolutely enjoyed it. Let's go on. All right. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do E40. All right, here we go. Right off the bat, that bass is hitting it. That sub bass is rumbling. Man, that's a knocker right there. Oh yeah. Man, that sub bass is on point. Ooh. Okay, and the vocals very clear. All right. Very clean. I like it. I really do like it. All right. I'm bobbing back here. I'm sitting here bobbing. All right, here we go. Some E40 now. Here's his lyrics. Nice and clean, nice and clear. Very clean. I'm really enjoying this. All right. Okay. Very clean. Bass hit is just the thump is just there. Oh, I love these two bring the thump with them, man. They got that great bass. Again, let's go ahead and focus back on XM5s. Very clean. Vocals are nice and clear. Just had that good thump and sub bass to it. Just get you going. All right, let's go ahead and go into Going Home. All right. Again, nice sub bass start off with the keyboard. You got the kick drum with the drum set. Nice. Here we go. Oh. Now that lead saxophone is sounding real sharp here. I like it. All right. Again, background instruments, nice. The separation is there. Nice sound stage, nice opened up sound stage, but that lead saxophone is grabbing you. As it should in this song. Very clean. Here's a high note. Oh yeah, nice and sharp at the top. Now here comes the rest of the band. Oh my goodness, so clean. Oh man, like I say, I mean, these are one of them earbuds again. That does this song so much justice. A very clean sound. Oh man. Oh, so worth it. So worth it. All right. What I'm gonna do now? I'm sorry. I just got into. Oh, I just love that song. All right. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, and I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts on episode 1 of the Gauntlet Series for the XM5s. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in with my final thoughts on episode 1 of the Gauntlet Series for the Sony WF-1000XM5 earbuds and their first opponent, the Bose QuietComfort IIs. And I have to admit, both of these earbuds sound fantastic. I mean, I know, and now people are going to be in the comments, they're going to say either one, Well, the Bose don't have like LDAC or any high definition audio support, which is true. And then on the other hand, is going to be like, well, the only reason why this happened is because the XM5s has LDAC and, you know, you had the DSEE Extreme turned on, blah, blah, blah. All right, fine, whatever. But here's my thoughts on both of these. Let's go ahead and focus on the Bose QuietComfort IIs. They sound fantastic. Despite not having a high definition audio codec, the audio sound good. All right, I got great bass out of them. Again, once you lock in that noise canceling, that industry leading noise canceling, the best out there, and the audio gets brighter, the bass hits harder. You got a nice little sub bass rumble. It just sounds all the way good. So let's go ahead and break down song by song. Go old money. You got good clean vocals. I wish, only thing, you got nice little bass there from the cello. I just wish it was a little bit more powerful. But then once you got the lead, once you got the background instruments in, the soundstage wasn't as wide as I'd hope. It was a nice soundstage, but not as wide. And again, there's some detailing I thought was missing in the background instruments. But for the most part, it still had a great sound, very pleasurable to listen to. When I mention those things, I'm nitpicking, but that's what I got out. That's what it came out of it for me, personally. Again, I'm no audiophile, but that's this type of stuff. After doing all these reviews, certain things I look for. All right, so again, great listening on that song, but again, wish the sub bass from the cello was a little bit more prominent. And I wish there was a little bit more detailing in the background instruments in that song. Now, moving on to the E40 cut, that bass hits hard. It hits and it doesn't have much of a sub bass. It hits it. The sub bass does hit, but it dissipates really quickly. But the initial bass hit kind of makes up for it. So, you know, like I said, unless you're nitpicking and you're focusing on the sub bass, you really won't notice that. But again, the vocals were nice and clean and crisp, especially with T-Pain, and then with E40, you can listen to you can hear every word, every syllable that they're saying. So the clarity was definitely there, and it sounded real good on that song. Now going up into Kenny G, again, you had that nice little sub bass with the keyboard. I wish it was had a little bit more punch to it, but it was definitely there. And then of course the saxophone was nice and clean and clear. It was a crisp sound. When it got to the high note, it was crisp. Wish it had a little bit more sharpness to it. But it still sound good. Then we got the sound stage. Again, didn't open up like I thought it would. It did open up some, but I thought it'd be a little bit wide, like a little bit wider sound stage, and again with the detailing with the background instruments, some of it wasn't there. But again, great sound. It sound good. I really enjoy listening to the song with these in. I think some of the bass and everything like that kind of made up, and the brightness, from being with the noise canceling, kind of made up for some of the flaws in the actual audio, but still very good. And again, we're only working with AAC or SBC codecs, so we don't have like that high res aptX, LDAC, so on and so on with these earbuds. But for that noise canceling does, once you have that on, it does kind of give you a brighter sound, which then helps get rid of some of those deficiencies. But again, a good sound earbud in its own right. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the XM5s. Now, again, like I said, I had LDAC turned on, I had to find my EQ set up, and I had DSEE Extreme turned on, and that's how it's going to be throughout this Gauntlet series, because that's how I listen to them now. And I have to admit, they sound really, really good. All right, let's go into Old Money. Again, very nice, clean vocals, The soundstage was nice and wide. I liked it. And then when they brought in the background string instruments, I'm pulling it out of frame. When we get into that string instruments, like I was saying, they sound really, really good. You got the detailing. I got the detailing I was looking for from the string instruments in the background. And then, of course, with the background chorus, along with the lead vocalist, you had that almost spatial audio feel to you, where they were all around you. I mean, granted, you had it with the Bose QuietComfort IIs. I'm not going to take that away from it, but the detailing in that song with the Sony XM5s was much better. All right, so moving on to E40 song, You and That. Bass thump was there. It hit. That sub bass rumbled. Was it as powerful as the QC2s? No, but it was. I mean, it wasn't up. It was close, but it wasn't as powerful. But they got the better sub bass, and it was really good sounding. I was bobbing. I enjoyed it. The vocals was crystal clear. Again, that was another score for the XM5s with these settings in. Fantastic sound. Again, let me see what else. Am I missing anything on there? I don't think so. Background music was nice, spaced out, very, nice wide. It would sound really good. All right, so moving on to Kenny G. Again, nice sub bass rumble with the keyboard at the beginning. The drum combination, you got that steady thump from the kick drum. And then, of course, when the lead saxophone came in, it was nice and sharp. Oh, it was just, it took its rightful place up in the front. It was just so good. And then when it hit that high note, yes, it was nice and piercing sharpness. It just sounds so good. And then when we got the entire band in, soundstage, again, widened out, got plenty of separation from the instruments. You can actually follow a certain instrument if you wanted to the end of the song, possibly. It just sounds so good. It was a really, really good sound on these. I had all the settings turned on, and it definitely did the justice for it. All right, so now, based on the audio alone, which one would I go with on this one? I'm going to have to give the nod to the XM5s on this head-to-head. Reason being is, although the QC2s and certain songs have much better bass, the sub bass rumble wasn't quite there. The Sonys did have that detailing in them. And as far as I guess when you say instrument separation, again, I have to give it to the XM5s on that. It had it, basically spaced out. You could really hear the detailing in it. I will definitely give it to them. And of course, when the third song, when it came to sharpness as far as the instruments, again, I will go with the XM5s on that one as well. However, do not sleep on the Bose QuietComfort IIs. These are still in my rotation. I can't even lie about that. I still listen to these. I still get great enjoyment out of listening to these guys, especially when I'm in my bass head mode. These guys give me what I want out of that. It's just when you go to nitpick and you're looking for, trying to look for things like as far as detailing and everything, they kind of fall short on that. Again, I believe that is a product of not having a high def codec to support for these. I think that hurts these in the long run when it comes to vocal clarity and everything of that nature, and getting all the detailing out of songs as much as possible. But again, a great pair of earbuds, the best noise canceling in the business. Do not sleep on these. All right. So again, the winner of this one will be the Sony WF-1000XM5s. This has been episode 1 of the Gauntlet Series for the XM5s. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to join me on this journey, go and hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. That way you're also notified when videos like this and others are hit the airways, or well, not airways, but I hit YouTube. And also, if you want to help out on the channel, go ahead and hit the super thanks. It all helps out the channel. It helps me keep these going, helps me get other earbuds in, hopefully. And then I want to move, obviously I want to move in and start doing cell phones and tablets and speakers and everything else down the road. But that would also help me do that as well. And I'd appreciate it. Again, thanks for coming out, and I'll see you on the next one. XM5s win the first round, but more to come. Stay tuned. Peace.